Welcome back to the Rocky Mountain Diecast Racing League inaugural 36 car tournament. Last time in Group 4, we had Drivey McDriverface and the Lamborghini Hurricane take home the victory. We're coming close to the end of the qualifiers. Things will be a little bit different once we hit the top 24. In those races, only the top 3 cars will advance to the semifinals as opposed to the top 4. So the competition is going to be even fiercer. We've got Killian Orion with KRO Racing driving the 2005 Ford Mustang. Lieutenant the Trickster Dark driving the Mod Rod. Kenneth Van Pelt with Lions Den Racing driving the Ford Ranger Raptor. Daniel Katster driving the 1995 Mazda RX-7. Hakuna Matata driving the Nissan Silvia S13. Gabriel Almeida with Lightspeed Racing driving the Chevy Nomad. And in Heat 1, we got Kenneth and Killian lined up in row 1. 2 Fords starting off the groups. Well, what happened there to Daniel? He just chickened out before the corkscrew. I'm not sure. Looks like Killian's gonna take home the victory in Heat 1. Kenneth was right on his tail. The Trickster came in 3rd. We had 2 DNFs. Looks like Dano didn't make it. With Gabriel. Not sure what happened here. We'll have to see in replay. If our replay camera will catch the action. Dano had a rough start and it looks like Gabriel just rolled his vehicle in the back stretch. And Dano had nowhere to go. Smashed into and just lost all of his momentum, and that was the end of their races. It's a rough start for both of them. Now we got Hakuna and Gabriel starting the front row. Hakuna takes the early lead in the Silvia. He's got the Trickster right behind him. Oh, look at that. Gabriel just storms in from behind and gets into 2nd. That's a good finish after getting the DNF in the first race. And Dano finished in the last, so he's only got 1 point through 2 races. He's already 6 points behind the Raptor, and he's 6 points out of a spot. That's going to make it really tough. He's got 4 races to do it though. So there's still time. And Daniel's starting in the front row beside the Trickster. This is a very important race for Daniel in the Mazda. Looks like he's taking the lead through the corkscrew, and wow, Gabriel just held up all the other guys in the back, and it's just a 2-horse race with the Trickster and Daniel. And it's a 1-horse race really. The Trickster just dominated that race. Oh wow, and Gabriel finishes on his roof. Still managed to finish in 4th. That was a forward finish right there on his roof. The Trickster's leading this group. It's got Hakuna Matata right behind him. Let's see what happened here, man. Gabriel's just out of control this whole... Every race so far he's been a little wild. Just comes sliding in, doing the roof slide. It's pretty common with the Chevys. We've seen that with the 55 Chevy in the earlier groups. Now we got Killian and Kenneth in row 1 again. Killian takes the early lead. Kenneth's making a move. He's caught up. Coming to the last corner. He's right on his tail. Let's see if he can make a pass here. Doesn't. No, Kenneth kept ahead of him, and well, Daniel's still 5 points out of a spot, but look how close they're packed. From first all the way to fourth, it's a 2-point gap. You got another 2-point gap to Gabriel and the Nomad. Still anybody's group. Just need a couple good races and anything could happen here. And we got Gabriel and Hakuna Matata in row 1 for heat 5. This is a vital race for everybody. Can't have a DNF, that's for sure. Hakuna looks like he's going to get his first victory of this group. Oh boy. Somebody's on the roof again, and that's Gabriel. And looks like Kenneth is also on his roof. 2 DNFs. That puts Daniel and the Mazda in a position to possibly qualify. There's only a 2-point gap between 4th and 6th place. The other 3 guys, they're pretty secure. Hakuna Matata and the Trickster and Killian, they're pretty much guaranteed to advance unless they have a disastrous final race. But the other 3, it's anybody's race. Who do we have starting in row 1? Look at that, it's Dano and the Lieutenant Trickster. Whew, this is going to be a high pressure situation for Dano. And he's got Kenneth, who's a point ahead of him, right behind him. The Trickster looks like he wants to get another victory to seal the deal here for him. And Dano finishes ahead of Kenneth. That's going to put him into a tie. We have our first tie amongst the groups. Fortunately, Gabriel is eliminated in the Nomad. So now we're going to have a race-off between Dano and Kenneth. It's the first car to have 2 victories. We'll move on. It will be random who starts on the inside lane for the first race, and then they'll just keep alternating until somebody wins 2 races in a row. For race 1, Dano's in the left lane and Kenneth is in the right lane. Mazda versus Raptor. Let's see what happens. Oh, Dano off to a quick start. He's got Raptor on his tail though, but he's got a few car lengths of the lead. As long as he has a smooth drive, I think he's going to take heat 1. And he does. So now they're going to switch lanes. Got Raptor on the left and Dano and the Mazda on the right. And the Raptor takes the lead to the corkscrew. It looks like he's going to tie this series up and we're probably going to go to the 3rd race. Oh no, he rolls it. What happened? Can Dano finish? All he's got to do now is finish the race and he's victorious. He's going to move right on and he's going to do it in reverse. What a show. What a disappointment for Kenneth. Looked like he was going to push that to another tiebreaker, and unfortunately for him, his tournament's done. So advancing, we got the Trickster and the Mod Rod, Hakuna and the Silvia, Killian and the Mustang, and Dano and the Mazda. Please subscribe to follow the rest of this tournament.